Welcome, one and all, to the beautiful Aquacast special edition. Just want to give you an update. Some exciting news today on the Aquacast. First of all, you'll probably already noticed HD. HD, folks. Check this guy out. Now in HD. The big Plecky. Let's see what the really big exciting news is here. Let's see if we can find her. See, there's a sunbursted plating. There's your normal looking sunbursted plating. Nothing wrong. Nothing strange about him. See him? Now, let's see here. Where'd she go? Is she in there? There's a red marble Molly. Let's go to Tetra. Where did that girl go? Oh, there she is. Alright, there she is. Alright, see her back there? Come on, girl. She's back there and not coming out. Basically, we have a pregnant fish. We got a pregnant, sunbursted platy. Trying to keep a close eye on her. Oh, here she is. Here's a good one. See her in there? See how much bigger than she is than the other guy? Definitely a female. See how much wider she is? She wasn't like that when I got her. See, there's the other guy up top. She wasn't like that when I got her. Now, these are live bears. These sunbursted platies, they're live bears. So she's gonna give birth to live fish here. Probably any day now, I think. I really don't know because we didn't even notice that she was kind of pregnant looking until just last night. There's my little cave that nobody's going into. Maybe she'll go in there and have babies or something. But here's the plan anyway. Here's my little 5-gallon test tank you might remember. Set up next to the 55. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to get a little breeder net and put the breeder net in there, let her have the babies in there. And then once she has the babies, I'm going to move the babies over to here. Supposed to give minimum of 20, but I don't know that I've given her very good prenatal care. So, I mean, I've been feeding her, but, I mean, I changed her from I moved her from the 40-gallon to this 55-gallon. You know, obviously while she was pregnant, because you guys know this thing hasn't been set up very long, but I'm worried that that's going to have a negative impact on her. But we'll see. Hopefully this thing will be filled up. I don't want to just move her over now because, well, this just got set up today, number one. Number two, just grab the camera. See that filter? Those little fry are going to get sucked right up into that filter. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to figure something out. I'm probably going to wrap that in like some white, you know, that cottony white stuff you find at Walmart. It's in the quilting section or whatever. You use it in your siphon to kind of act as a mechanical filter. But probably going to wrap that filter in that to keep the fry from getting sucked up. But I think it'll be cool, you know. My first breeding, for sure, whether it's on accident or not. I want to do it right. I want to do it the right way. One of my fears, put it back on Mama. One of my fears is that she is holding in the babies, and that's going to be, you know, because everybody in here is going to eat her. You know what I mean? She's going to eat them. These mollies are going to eat them. The gourami's going to eat them. Rainbow shark, aka Sharky, is going to eat them. Catfish is going to eat them, aka Bones. You know, everybody's going to be after these little guys, so she might be holding them in. I just don't want to stress her out more than I already have. The thing. But it's the state of the tank address, man. It's the new, maybe that's what I'll call this video, the state of the tank address. It's looking good though. cycle's nowhere near done. I have it like the traits and trites, they're both at 0. I'm gonna go get my ammonia test today. But so far I really like what I have set up. I haven't seen any of the small snails from the 40 gallons show up in here, so that's good. And we have the big snail, which kind of feel bad, actually gets picked on a lot. But yeah, you know, that's the state of the tank, man. Everybody seems healthy, everybody seems active. They haven't... Uh-oh. Yeah, I think my snail's gonna die. I might get him out of there and put the snail over there, so I can find a home for him. But the battle for stump land over here seems to have ended. It looks like they came to an agreement. Sometimes I'll see Bones, which is the catfish, inside there. I think Bones is probably in there now. And then sometimes I'll see Sharky get up in there too, so they kind of share it. But Plecky, I think, is the peacekeeper. He gets in there too and kind of keeps everybody in line. But yeah, that's that. Plecky's getting more and more into the tank. He still hides behind the filter quite a bit, but he's coming down. He's coming down more and more often. Still haven't done my first water change with the nitrite traits, you know, at 0. There's really no point. It'll probably just make the whole situation worse, but it's not too cloudy. I mean, when you look at it this view, this front view, it's not cloudy at all. Kind of bugs me nobody's gone into that cave right there yet. Nobody's, I mean, I've seen mollies in there, but just sat in there for a minute. I didn't really utilize it the way I expected people to, or fish to. But, yeah, here's a shot at her. See her there? You can see her anal fin. Oh, my phone's ringing. It's called a breeder net. It's like... No, don't even worry about it. I'll just get it when I go test my water today. Yeah, that's funny. The wife was at the fish store. My mother-in-law actually bought the breeder net. And I was talking about. But anyway, I was talking about my pregnant sunbursted platy's anal fin, which sounds funny, but whatever. It's scientific. Look it up. It looks just like, the pictures that I see online. I mean, like I said, I've never bred fish or had anything to do with pregnant fish or anything like that. So, I mean, I have to kind of trust what's online. And she looks pregnant, you know what I mean? Like, it said it could be bloating. It said it could be, something like that. But I give them a really varied diet. And, I mean, I see her pooping all the time. I've been watching that the last 24 hours or so, ever since I realized she was pregnant, or thought she was pregnant. I mean, she's been pooping, she's been eating, she eats. It also says online to give her, like, roughage, which is kind of like plant stuff, and she eats that. She eats my plants, she gets at my moss balls, she gets at these taller plants that you see in my background plants. There she is, getting at them now. See her? But I mean, she's just bloated, or she's pregnant. I mean, I don't know, man. But we'll see. Hopefully she'll give birth to a bunch of babies. That'll be killer. I don't know what to do with them all. I'm going to put them in this tank over here and try. What I'm going to try and do, I'm going to bring them to my local fish store and try and be like, hey, why don't you give me $1 a piece? 20, 30, 40 of them. Even if it's store credit, I'll take it, man. You gotta buy seed. You gotta buy filters for this stuff. You gotta, you can't really put any more livestock in there. But I mean, I'm gonna be buying seed, and I've already went. Look, let me show you how much seed I'm there. This whole bottle. This bottle is about. This is the good stuff, by the way. This is what you should use. Aqua Vitro, the brand seed. The reason why I like this better is because it says to use 2 milliliters. Which is inner capful. It says to use 2 milliliters, whereas the other stuff that's comparable is like more expensive for the bottle, number one. Number two, it tells you to use 2 ounces. So like if you were going to be seeding a 55 gallon, I mean, you'd have to buy 2 or 3 bottles of those, and that was that cost me $17. Anyway, I was going to say something else. I think she's pregnant, man. Oh, cloudiness. So the seed's working great. I mean, I'm putting a ton in there. Like I said, my traits and trites, they're 0. So my cycle's not even, this is how I did it before. With fish in it, takes a while. Just take good care of them. I'm going to turn my temperature down. My temperature it's a little warm, but I read that could help. But let me show you this. So that's not cloudy, right? But when you look at it like this, it's a bit more cloudy, which is fine. Cloudiness is to be expected. I mean, that's where the ammonia. That's the ammonia. That's the ammonia that's making it cloudy. But all in time. And patience. This is kind of cool. Back over here where it's not cloudy. See down there? See that little gap between the sand and the sand and that rock sculpture that the Plecky's on? There's that plant, and then there's a shell right behind the plant. That shell I didn't put like that. The little loach that's in there, and you can't see him on the video, but I can see the stripe on his tail. There's a yo-yo loach in there. He dug out, oh, he just moved, you might have seen him. He dug that out. He dug a little area for himself, and now he's down up in there. I never see that fish. I mean, I never ever see him. He has a little labyrinth in there. He feels safe, hopefully, but I never ever see him. And he's a really cool fish, so that's kind of a bummer. Yeah, man. State of the tank. Oh, new background. It's lighter, which I think looks nice. Let me get some food. This was a frozen concoction I bought at the fish store. Can't really see it too good. You'll see it in the tank, but it's gross. Thawed out, stick it in here. I put it in here last night, and Plecky just attacked it. It was gone so fast. But let's see, what's the best way to do this here? No, that wasn't the best way to do that. Alright, let me go. Alright. Oh, little baby Plecky's all over it. Big Plecky's smelling it. He's moving around over there, thinking about how he's going to get over here. You're going the wrong way. You're the wrong way, buddy. There you go. There you go. Here's all the junk. Guess I'll put some flakes in there for these guys. They're tearing up the food. I don't really see a lot that ends up on the bottom. So, you know, I'm always scared to feed too much, especially during a cycle, or as I'm starting a cycle, rather. Haven't put any fertilizer in for the plants. I don't want to deal with all that yet. I want my cycle safe. I'll start injecting stuff in there. Look at that, Plecky. I think I have two different plecos. Like, one of them's spotted. The other one's kind of like, I don't know how you explain that. Like, markings look like a brain, you know? That's the best way I can explain it. But it's still cool. I like the spotted ones. I think somebody wants some of these. Omega-1 bloodworms. bloodworms in there. You like them? Shrimp pellets. Few of these, not too many. Alright. I think I overfed him. What are you gonna do? 152 is my time, so maybe I'll just use this video kind of get an idea how long this stuff sits here. Hey, give me some ideas on what you want to hear from music. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I know a lot of people don't like it. I'm playing this dubstep music. I mean, it's honestly the reason why. It's kind of simple, but I just typed into Google free music, copyright free, royalty free music, and because I was tired of getting copyright claims on YouTube, you know, like YouTube would, I'd get copyright claims for Beethoven, Vivaldi, you know, the classics, which is what I do like to listen to, but you know, that was the first thing that came up when I searched for music, so that's the kind of genre of music I downloaded, but give me some stuff you want me to download and play on the cast, you guys. Come on. And I'll be able to play it so you can help you relax and work, help you do some homework instead of being on Facebook, for God's sakes. Get off of Facebook, people. And, yeah, you know. That's what I like to do. I like to turn this thing on and work. Being able to look over and be like, oh, cool, fish. I like fish. I find them to be relaxing. That crazy music those kids are playing these days. I mean, it gets you. It gets my mind in order for working too. I think I can't concentrate on the music because it's whatever. But I think that leaves me open to.